Testing, testing, 1, 2. All right, we're live. Hi, guys, and welcome back to VR Essentials, where we talk about the practical uses of virtual reality. Today, I am extremely excited as we dived into an app called Bigscreen, which enables you to watch movies in virtual reality. And yes, we watched the Matrix Resurrection. So without further ado, but before we dive into VR, I just want to remind you guys that on December 29, we are going to reveal how to enter the competition in potentially winning a brand new HP Reverb G2. We're also giving away a brand new pair of Cybershoes, a $50 voucher that you'll be able to redeem against your Meta Quest store or Vive Port or SteamVR store. It'll be completely up to you as to how you want to spend the money and much, much more. But first, on December 28th, we're going to reveal 2 winners who can go to the VRcovers.com's website and pick any item that you want, up to $29 or 20 euros per item. So do go to the link in the description and also the pinned comments below for more details, and enable your bell after you subscribe so you can be notified on December 29 as to how to enter the HP Reverb G2, Cybershoes and voucher keys and more. But now let's go and watch the Matrix Resurrection together in VR in Bigscreen. Let's go. Alright, so guys, by the way, if you have any issues in performance, just a couple things that you can do. First of all, click on your SteamVR home here and then go to video settings. And then just go and check for a Bigscreen beta here. And again, just bring down the resolution up to your VR headset, whether you're using the Oculus Meta Quest 2 or using the HP Reverb G2, the HTC Vive, or any other VR headset for that matter. For us, because I'm using the HP Reverb G2, I'm going to bring it down as close as possible to 2160 by 2160. So I'll just put it here because it's as close as possible. But if you do have any issues, as I mentioned, just go here and do this. And then also for HP Reverb G2 users, mixed reality, Windows, click on this little icon here. And then just make sure that when you go to graphics, you disable your motion vector or reprojection, because generally this can also cause some issues. So if you do have any stutter especially, then do experiment. Some apps is better with motion vector, others is better with disabled, but I'm going to keep mine disabled. All right, so let's jump into Bigscreen. This is very exciting, and then we're going to be watching the Matrix 4 resolutions. All right, let's go. All right, so we're inside of Bigscreen, where we can watch movies in virtual reality. This is a completely free app, by the way. You don't need to pay for anything whatsoever, and it's available for Oculus Quest Meta users as well as HP Reverb G2 or any other PCVR, because you can download it both on the Oculus Meta Quest 2 store, which will be a little bit different, as well as the Oculus Meta Rift store, which is the PC version, and of course on SteamVR and various other different places. And what you see on your PC screen is exactly what you will then see automatically. You don't have to fiddle around with pretty much anything in terms of making things work inside of here. Now, this is not a how-to video. Just to let you know, if you want me to do a proper how-to, do leave a comment below. Be very happy to do another one for you. However, I will give you a couple tips. First of all, make sure that you do install, if you go to your settings and you go to audio, make sure that you do install the driver and that you enable the driver before you launch Bigscreen on your PC. Very, very important. And also for playback, you may sometimes, you will get a pop-up to say that your settings have been updated. Do you want to continue or change them? Go to change and make sure that you press on this, whatever driver you want to use once. Then you'll hear maybe a little echo. So all you have to do is change it and then press on it again, and then it will set everything perfectly. Otherwise, if you just press it once, you might hear an echo and you might go, oh, hey, how come I'm hearing an echo? It's not normal. If you hear an echo, just press on another option and then press back on the option you want to use. It's really that simple, and then everything will work just fine. In terms of my graphics, I always have anti-aliasing on default up at 1.5, not 2, because sometimes I do get some crashes here and there. So I did notice that it was more robust on 1.5. And then generally for my room, you can choose any room. So just notice before we start the movie, I just want you to notice one thing. Just look at the lighting inside in terms of shadows, in terms of what you see, how things are, in terms of the mood. Now, obviously, we're going to talk about graphics and stuff later when it comes to the actual movie itself. And Yeah, just try to remember what the place looks like. And then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to load the movie app, and then you can see the difference in shadows, in contrast between the now with a clearer display and then what it will look like when the movie is playing. So let's dive into the Matrix Resurrection within virtual reality. Let's go. All right, so by the way, there might be some spoilers. However, I'm not going to enable the sound purely because I don't want any copyright infringements, first of all, and also so that you can hear me very clearly. So just look at the resolution of the movie at the moment. It's pretty cool. We're actually streaming this at 720p, would you believe? So if I just go to the settings, which are here, and then I go to my settings, and I can go to my graphics and quality, default 1.5, as you can see. Of course, you can also invite people inside of your actual place itself, and you can also decide to control whether you want to have the controls here in VR or whether you want them on your actual PC. So let me just show you. And then the other thing is, by the way, you can use your hands to manipulate your PC from here. So it's a complete virtual desktop solution. I can absolutely do anything. I can put the sound on. I can skip to various different places. I can do anything that I could do with my mouse here directly without having to actually go into my PC. So if I'm actually using my PC remotely from another part of the house, because perhaps my PC is not right in front of me, then I could do that. So I think this is really, really awesome that Bigscreen have included this as part of the VR experience. But let me just show you what it looks like when you change things from the actual PC instead of changing them from here. So let me just bring up the console. There we go. So there's a button that is called Switch to Desktop Menu. So I just click on it and boom, you can actually control everything from your PC now instead of controlling it directly from inside of the app. If you want someone else to do it for you, or whether you're perhaps not very comfortable to actually do it yourself. And there are other settings also. You can change your avatar, all this kind of stuff. Of course, for this app, you can host My Room. So in your room, what you can do, you can change the name of the room, description of the room, what kind of category it's going to be, whether it's only you, or if you open it to the public, or if you want it to be private only. So here, private only, here is publicly listed. So other people could actually come and join us and watch the Matrix Resolution using their own Oculus Meta Quest 2 or HP Reverb G2 or other PCVR headsets to come inside and actually watch the experience with us. So that's pretty cool. And then there's a whole set of different things, of course, to manage the guests, or boot and kick the guests out, or to keep them quiet and all that kind of stuff. Then it will basically generate a code, and then you can use that code in order to, change different things. So increase the room. Okay, so let's just change it. The room is closed. Okay, so let's make it private. And then depending on the VR headset that you have, for example, here is up to 15, but perhaps if you have an Oculus Meta Quest 2, it will maybe be less than 15. It's very possible. Then I can just click on save. And then it created a room successfully. And here you can go and check out your room ID and give it to all your friends. And then they can come directly and check out the movie with you. So that is pretty awesome. If we go to desktop, now you have different settings here. If you want to stream the screen, which sometimes actually helps for crashes and stuff. So generally even though I might not be doing a stream, but it's always good to have it. You can also change to 5 Mbps for the bitrate, and then change also the stream volume. And then, if others can't hear, you can always refresh the audio as well. And then you can adjust the size, the curvature, and the distance here on the right-hand side too. Of course, if it's a 3D movie, you can also change here. To 3D. No, that's not good. All right, there we go. So we put it back to 2D. But if it's a 3D movie, you can change, of course, to 3D. So things will really come out of the screen, which is really amazing. So let me just click on this. Are you sure you want a quick big screen? No, I don't want to do that. Just change this, and then let's play the movie. There we go. And then I'm just going to show you, epic scene in the movie. Let's just go and check out some other environments very quickly. So one of my favorite environments is actually the home theater, because you really feel like you're inside of your own private luxury theater, and the graphics are really cool, really sublime. As you can see, the stream here, the quality is just really, really good. And guys, of course, I'm trying my best not to show any spoilers, so this is just the start. Environment that is generally very, very cool, of course, is the retro cinema. With other people, you can see them over there on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side. And then you can also see them on the left-hand side, I believe. Some at the front sitting over there. So if I just turn around, oh, there's someone next to me, in fact. We can just go behind, and then we can see all the chairs here. And we can also see someone there. So you can actually talk and interact with people, just to let you know. Of course, these are dummies because this is a private room. So when it's in a private room, they put them here just to give you a bit of cinema. I haven't been in a cinema in like 2 years. So this is really the closest that I can get when it comes to being inside of a virtual reality cinema. All right, so now we're inside of a drive-in cinema, guys. This is so frigging awesome. You can hop from car to car and go to this car, so you're closer to the screen. And just imagine with your friends, you can, have your girlfriend, your wife here, or your sister, or your brother, or your cousin, or your best friend, or your colleague from work. If you're doing any, team building parties of any kind for your business, or, just want to meet up amongst friends. I mean, it's really, really amazing, frigging cool to be here and see this on such a giant screen. I mean, I feel so immersed because the level of the scale really makes me feel like, for me, watching it on my desktop in my bedroom or in the living room on my plasma screen. I mean, amazing. I love this. It's just super cool. And I just needed to share this with you guys because it is really something. I mean, look at the lighting. Look at how the shadows are bouncing around on the ground, on the cars, how everything is together, how immersive it really feels. This is the metaverse, guys. By the way, there are tens of thousands of people inside of this app already. And also the other thing that you can do is you can go to watch and you can go and browse through the various different channels who they have partnered with. Or you can also rent a movie, by the way. But they also have restrictions due to region and certain things like that. Now you can use a VPN. I've done another video. I'll put a link in the description and the pinned comments below, where if you use a VPN, you can actually bypass this thing completely and watch watch paid movies based on the actual movies lists that they have. And they also have video players, so you can actually watch from your own DLNA server or from your local video files as well. So guys, just a reminder that I am giving away a brand new HP Reverb G2, which is this one here, the headset I was using inside of Bigscreen to watch the Matrix #4 Resurrections. And the clarity is just absolutely amazing, and it's completely sponsored by HP. So they'll be the ones to send it over to you, to one of you lucky guys. And also a brand new pair of Cybershoes will be sent over to another one of you lucky guys. Oh God, you really are lucky devils, aren't you? And also I'll be giving away a voucher that you can redeem for your Oculus Meta Quest store, your Vive Port, or your SteamVR store, completely up to you. So do make sure to enable the bell after you subscribe, because I will announce how you can enter that competition on December 29, after announcing the 2 winners on December 28 of the competition for vrcup.com, where 2 lucky winners can go to their website and pick any item absolutely completely free, up to €29 or $29 US. Details in the comments and description below, in the pinned comments below. And also for December 29, as I mentioned, I'll be announcing how you can enter the HP Reverb G2 Cybershoes and voucher keys and more. So do make sure you enable the bell after you subscribe. But guys, it was absolutely a joy, a marvel to watch the Matrix 4 Resurrections using my HP Reverb G2 inside of a big screen in virtual reality in a VR cinema. VR. Just completely mind-boggling, completely amazing. And by the way, I have watched plenty of other movies in the last week or so just to really test big screen as much as possible. It does crash now and again, which is why I said at the beginning, maybe change the super sampling, just bring it down a little bit, and maybe don't use ×2 super sampling inside a big screen. Maybe use instead 1.5 or 0.75. You're just going to have to, do some trial and errors in case you have any issues. And do close any other programs. And by the way, for Netflix users, you will need to use Firefox, as generally speaking, when I've been using Chrome, Netflix does not work, just FYI. So I thought I'd let you guys know about that as well. A little tip there. And do make sure to enable your big screen driver on your PC before you launch a big screen. Otherwise, you will have some issues with your sound coming out as well. And as I mentioned at the beginning also, when you choose the audio driver as to where you want to hear your sound coming, the output of the sound, make sure to click once on it. If you hear double sound, click away on another option, then click back on the option you want to use. Then normally the double sound or the echo will go away and it will be absolutely fine. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have an amazing day today on Boxing Day. Have an amazing new year as the new year is approaching. And have an amazing day if you're watching this video after the new year. Guys, I'll see you in the comments below. Otherwise, in another video very soon. Take it easy. Bye, guys.